Hey, what is going on, guys? T.Sports15 here, and today we are doing a playoff episode. So we simmed all the way through the season. We made the playoffs, and we're taking on the Carolina Hurricanes in the first round. So first off, we'll go to the playoff tree, NHL, and as you can see, we were the 8th seed, and we're taking on the first seed, the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm not going to read off all the other matchups. You can just read them. They are on screen. If you want to, you can just pause for right now. So I'm going to go out of that, and we'll go check out our lines and then their lines. So first off, if you guys forget my lines, we have JVR, Scheifele, and Kessel on the first line, Huberdeau, Druin, and Fratton on the second line, Kadri, Colburn, and Verone on the third line, Peros, McClement, and Brown on the fourth line. So the defensively, we have Phaneuf and Gardner, Morgan Riley, and Dougie Hamilton, Corbinian Holzer, and Mike Koska. And then in net, as the 10D, so if you heard my phone go off, we have James Reimer. Whoops, forgot to check out the Carolina Hurricanes, so we'll go to that. So they have Seven, Skinner, and Bowman, Olyokinen, Eric Stahl, and Jordan Stahl. So you got the Stahl brothers on the second line. Terry, Brad Richards, and Chad LaRose. Patrick Eves, Tomo Rutu, and Samson. So overall, I think they have a better offense than us. Pickenen and McBain, Gleason and Falk, and Sova and Seguinetti. I think they have a better defensively than us, most likely. And in that, they obviously have Cam Ward, who is way better than James Reimer. So we're going to go in and we're going to simulate these games. So let's get right into it. We're going to do this. And after the first period, Brad Richards scored a goal. Carolina goes up 1-0. After the second period, Scheifele scored, and then Jordan Stahl gave them the lead again. And then Tomo Rutu gets a goal in the third period. So we lose game 1, 3-1. They beat us in shots 32-25. So not such a good game for us. Tomo Rutu scored with about 5 minutes left. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I did press X. So 3 stars were Cam Ward, Jordan Stahl, and Tomo Rutu. And we'll get into game 2 on Wednesday, April 16th. So, yeah, looks like Kessel got an assist. If you guys were wondering, that was my record right there. We finished at 41, 32, and 9. Because I know I didn't show any simulating. So, we'll get right into this game whenever it stops simulating. There we go. Sorry, 1 sec. I should send a text. So simulate this game. Here we go, and we'll go to goals. And there we go. After the first period, nothing happened, and we are losing in shots 11-7. So let's go second period, and Alex Semin scored for them. So they are up 1-0, and they're dominating us in shots. So gotta make a comeback here in the third period. And no, we can't. So C. Terry gets another goal for them, the empty netter. So we lose 2-0. I'll just turn my phone off to silent so it doesn't make any noise while we're trying to do this Leafs GM mode. So we are down 2-0 in the series, which is pretty bad. So Cam Ward got the first star, James Reimer got the second, and Alexander Semin got the third star. So it's looking like it could be a quick series. So hopefully we can win this next game and move on. I'll move on past 4 games. Hopefully we don't get swept. My least goal is to not get swept. Even though my team is still in a rebuilding year, so I don't really care too much about the playoffs. So Bowman scores for them, and Skinner, and then we come back with 1 goal from Jay McClement. In the second period, McBain scores and Jordan Stahl scores. So this game is pretty much done for us. Scheifele scores 1. So We lose this game 4-2, so we're now down 3-0. I wasn't really expecting to do much in the playoffs this year, seeming that it is year 2 and we are rebuilding. So the shots were pretty close that game. Can't complain too much about that game. Skinner got the first star with 2 points. Cam Ward got the second, and Bowman got the third star. So we'll move on to game 4 of the series. I'm hoping that we don't get swept, so my guys get a little bit more playoff experience. But just being in the playoffs, hopefully it'll improve my young guys, because they got the playoff experience and they get more experience points, all that. So let's play game 4. We are in Toronto, so hopefully the home ice advantage will give us something. And we are dominating shots after the first period, but it is still 0-0. After the second period, Jokinen scored, Patrick Eves scored, and Nazem Kadri scored. So it is 2-1 for these Carolina Hurricanes. We got a score here in the third period. Hopefully we don't get swept. And we'll see. There we go. Dion Phaneuf scores for us to tie it up with the wrister. But then Terry scores for them. So we got to score. One here. We got a power play. We couldn't do anything. I'll increase the sim speed. There we go. Jonathan Drouin. So we got 3 minutes left. And will it start? Oh, we gotta press resume. So that's the end of regulation. We're going to OT. 3-3 tie. We get a power play. There we go. JVR scores. Could we make a comeback on this series? So now the series score is 3-1 for the Carolina Hurricanes. Shots were close that game. We won in OT on that James Van Riemsdyk power play goal. So yeah, that's pretty much it for game 4. Huberdeau gets the first star with 2 assists. Phaneuf gets the second star, and Kadri gets the third star. So we're moving on to game 5. We live to see another day. So hopefully we can win another one and keep moving on in these playoffs. It'd be so cool to come back from a 3-0 deficit. But now we got to travel to Carolina for a big game on the road. So here we go. Send the first period. McBain scores for them on a wrister from the point. So we'll send the second period, and it is 4-2. Bowman scores for them. Drouin scores to make it 2-1. 7 scores to make it 3-1. Phaneuf scores to make it 3-2, and then Skinner scores to make it 4-2. So that's it for the second period. We gotta score 2 here to hopefully live another day. They got a power play. They didn't score. We killed it off. We're about 10 minutes through the third period, and we get a power play. They do as well, and we are out of the playoffs. So it is a little bit of a quick episode. I know I wasn't too depressed about losing, so I was kind of expecting to lose this series in the first series, just because we were the 8th seed and all that stuff. So sorry if there was quite a bit of background noise in this episode. So Semin, Cam Ward, and Bowman get the 3 stars. So about the background noise, guys, I'm sorry about that. My sister's having a bath in the other room, just next door, and my phone and everything. Sorry about that. So I believe that is going to be it for this episode. We might as well sim the rest of the playoffs here. Hopefully up to the 17th we'll do it. So we'll see. Actually, did our AHL team make it? No, so I'm just going to cut it here. We'll have the draft in the next episode. Might be coming up today, so I'll see you guys then. Peace.